Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lilo, and today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different to what I usually do. Today we'll be doing like a book review of this book that I really love. I don't read a lot of like books, if that makes sense. I mean, I do read a lot of fan fiction, but let's not talk about that right now. But yeah, I read a lot. This is one of the few books that I actually like bought with my own money and decided, you know what, let me read this. It's probably gonna be like super boring, but whatever, let's just read it. And it ended up being fantastic, and I absolutely love it. So I first heard about the book when I was scrolling through TikTok, and I saw a video that the author of the book had posted about the dedication of his book. So like the dedication is a timestamp. Says here for timestamp 1720 of Skate to Infinity, episode 8 English dub. And I don't know if you know this about me, but I absolutely love anime like so much. And when he made this TikTok, I was like, no way, like there's no you put this in your book. I'll probably play the clip like right now of what the dedication basically is like referencing.
Hey bitches and bros and non-binary hoes.
And I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, this book is probably gonna be fire. Like if you start your book with like a dedication to me, thank you. I don't know if that makes sense. And I was like, I know I'm gonna love this book. I know I'm gonna love this guy. And I was really excited, right? And he had posted that his like book was already out, like Barnes and Nobles in America. And I don't know if you know this, but I don't live in America, guys. I live in South Africa. Yeah. And I was like, we don't have Barnes and Noble, babe. We do have Come Books though. But we don't have Barnes and Nobles. And I was like, okay, whatever. I kind of lost hope and never finding the book again. I thought I was just gonna buy it online and read it online, like I normally do with other books. But I was like, okay, whatever. And one day I was at like Table Bay Mall, and I was at I think Exclusive Books, and I was like scrolling through like a bunch of like the books, and I saw it there. I saw it right there, the Borrow a Boyfriend Club book, and I was like, I recognize that. Don't know where, but I recognize it. I picked it up and I went straight to the dedication, and I was like, oh yeah, and this is the book. And I'm not even thinking. I read the back, but I was like, I'm really gonna buy it anyway. I don't know why I'm doing that. Bought it like immediately. I spent all my allowance on this book. I'm not sure how much it was, but I spent all of my allowance on this book. So it took like about a week or so to complete this book, and let me tell you, it was a roller coaster. Okay, it was tugging and pulling at my heartstrings. Like this book has no reason to be this relatable. Like I'm actually scared. I don't like things. I like when things are like relatable, but not like this relatable. Like it scares me sometimes. Like do I not have the original thought? Like do I not ever have an original thought? I guess not. She's fine, I guess. It can be special. Cannot be special. And the tension between Noah and Asher is, dude, it was really making me so upset. Like, oh, the second embarrassment I got from Noah throughout the book. I mean, like, it's not so bad that I'm like, can't read this anymore. It's kind of just like, Noah, honey, no, please don't do that. Like, yeah. It was a bit embarrassing. It was a bit socially awkward, but I mean, I'm also socially awkward, so I felt like I was watching myself do cringe things through Noah, and I was like, ugh. I can't believe I've actually done it before. Cringe. But like, it's not bad cringe, guys. It's like, oh, it's so cringe. Oh, cutie patootie. So I'm gonna read you like the blurb of this book to kind of get like an idea of what this book's about. So, yeah. So it starts. Why am I? Okay, let me just start reading it. I don't know why I'm being all gushy. Okay. All Noah wants at his new school is for everyone to see him as his true gender. His plan: join a club with the word boy in it. Duh. Enter the Borrow a Boyfriend Club, a top secret club that provides fake boyfriends to their fellow students. But to join, Noah must pass 3 rounds of tests, the trickiest of which is fake romancing the popular but prickly club president Asher to convince him that he has what it takes to become a member. But as Noah gets closer to Asher, things start to get complicated because the club's #1 rule: don't fall in love. Sorry, that was so violent. But like, oh, camera, get back to where you were. It's fine. The #1 rule is don't fall in love. Don't fall in love. And clearly, my boy Asher, Noah doesn't know how to do that. He doesn't know how to not fall in love, but that's okay. They never do. They never do. I love this book. I don't even know what it is. I love this book with so much, like so much. I have some notes in here, so just like don't mind me. I wrote this 2 days ago, and I was able to like kind of put even my thoughts into a book. The book does definitely have like a special place in my heart. Although like I'm not trans myself, I can relate to a lot of things Noah goes through, right? He's so relatable. Because like how do I explain this? Like I don't want to spoil anything in the book, but like he's so socially awkward around people, and he's very self-conscious on what other people think of him, and he has, I'm not gonna lie, very low self-esteem, which is relatable. And he's very worried about how other people perceive him, as I just said, and he always tries to dress and act a certain way so people will perceive him the way he wants to be perceived. And I feel like that's something a lot of people do subconsciously. Like, some people don't even think about that nowadays, but like, there are obviously people who, like me, think about like, how do people see me? If I dress like that, how are people gonna see me? How are people gonna treat me because of the way I am? So that is very relatable. And he moves to a different school to essentially get away from his past self and to kind of create this whole new identity for himself, so people can take him seriously, and people can't bully him or make mistakes, aka dead name him, etc., etc. Noah's an interesting character. Very simple, very relatable, and he decides that he's gonna go to this new school and he's gonna be the manliest man men have ever seen. Like, he's gonna be the manliest man. And he goes to the school and he wants to join a club with like the word boy in it, just so like people can associate him with being a boy. And he can't find anything except for like the Lamborghini something club, Italian club. Yeah, it's a Lamborghini and Italian club or something like that. I don't remember. Don't quiz me. My trivia is horrible. But he is very like hesitant in it because he's like, what kind of club is this? But then he realizes that it isn't a Lamborghini club and it's actually a borrow boyfriend club, and he's like, oh, do I want to do this? But then Loki is like, well, come on now, like, I want to do this. I want to be known as a handsome boy. And so he does it. But obviously there are like 3 tests that he has to pass, and the last one is to like romance Asher, like fake romance him, which works, by the way. Like, not to spoil, but it works. And I mean, Asher is just, he doesn't say that. Like, it's so the angst is so powerful, but like also so like calm. Like, it's like there's the angst is there. Trust. Oh, hold on. The angst is there. Trust me. But it's not like you're gonna start crying. It's kind of like, oh my god, Asher, just tell Noah that you like him, you piece of shit. Like, it's not that hard. I personally have 0 criticism about how this book is written. It's beautifully written and very like comfortable. Like, if you were to read it, it's very like comfortable writing. It's not too formal, it's not too casual, it's very like good. And I really did enjoy some of the references to like real life things in the book, though they were very small. Near the end of the book, there's a reference to this game called Raid Shadow Legends, which every single YouTuber now is always being sponsored by. And when I saw that, I was like, I literally screamed. I was like, oh my god, you can't be serious. Like, I'm sick and tired of seeing Raid Shadow Legends everywhere. And you just, like, it was, I don't know. There was just some pop culture references in there. Loved it. I really, a 5-star. Okay, it's a 5-star book. Amazing. And I was actually really shocked when I found out it was a debut, like his first ever book. I was like, what? You're joking. You're joking. Like, this is great. Like, you're born for writing, babe. Keep writing. I definitely recommend this book if you're in the queer community or trans or have social anxiety, or you just honestly find this interesting and you like a bit of romance between two guys. Definitely read. I just wanna, like, I don't know. Do I have any quotes I want to say? Oh yeah, there's this one quote that I absolutely love. It hasn't spoiled anything in the series, but it's this quote that I cannot literally, I can't shake it. It's one of the best quotes in this whole book, in my opinion. And I think it's the end of chapter 26, and it goes here. Asher's house is always empty, Bernardi, but the basement is always full. That right there broke me into pieces. But that's fine. Like, what do you mean his house is always empty and his basement is always full? Every time I read that, my eyes actually well up with tears. Like, that is so sad. Like, Asher is such a sad child. I love him so much. Oh my god. Oh. I don't want to cry, but like, guys, Asher is the star of this show. and I also, like, I love Noah. Obviously, he's the main character, and I love his character development, and I love how he stood up for himself, and he told his parents, like, yo, can you stop calling me in? Like, that's so annoying. He really stood up for himself, and I love when characters finally shake off the nervousness and just, like, tell people how they feel. Like, when characters just say it as it is and let the whole world know, like, this is what I like. I'm uncomfortable with this, and this. I really love that. It made me feel so proud of him at the end of the book. And when he got his name changed, like, legally, made me so happy. And yeah, definitely recommend this book. I'll link, like, where you can buy the book in the description, so go do that. And also go like and subscribe and comment. And I can see a lot of people are watching my videos now, but you guys are not liking or commenting or subscribing, so please do that, because you need to tell YouTube that you like my video, and that's the only way YouTube really knows how to do that, is if you interact with the video. So please do that. Love you guys so much. See you guys in the next video.